Farm Radio. I'm J.R. Gully in for Larry Marble for the next couple of weeks. Larry is on a well-deserved vacation. Welcome to the program today. It's brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. Looking at the commodities today, July corn down 12.5, $7.84. Soybeans down 25, $16.22. Soybean meal down 6 3/4, $4.13. KC hard red winter wheat down 6.5 at $11.70. The commodities courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus Christi 800-288-4453.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Live cattle futures close the last trade day of the week with 45 cent to $1.02 losses. Feeder cattle, however, were up 32 to 77 cents on the day. The CME feeder cattle index was 155.59 on May the 4th. That was down 16 cents. Wholesale boxed beef prices were weaker in the USDA's afternoon report. Choice was down 74 cents to $254.44, while Select was 75 cents weaker at $245.06. Estimated cattle slaughter for the week ending through Saturday was at 657,000 head. That is up 8,000 head from last week and 18,000 head from the same week 1 year ago.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details.
We're on the line now with Rodney Butler of Beeville Livestock Commission. Rodney, how was the cattle sale Friday?
We had a good sale. Numbers were up and looked like the whole market was a little stronger. You know, good calves are selling better than the in-betweeners, sir.
Good deal. Let's walk the pens.
All right, we had 797 head of cattle, no horses, and 15 sheep and goats. And like I said, that whole market was active compared to the week before. Your 200, 300-pound steers, $1.63 to $1.93. Heifers, $1.39 to $1.78. 300, 400-pound steers, $1.62 to $1.88. Heifers, $1.43 to $1.80. Your 400, 500-pound steers, $1.61 to $1.88. Heifers, $1.36 to $1.65. Your 500, 600-pound steers, $1.48 to $1.78. Heifers, $1.37 to $1.60. Your 600 to 700-pound steers, $1.48 to $1.61. Heifers, $1.12 to $1.60. And your 700 to 800-pound steers were $1.18 to $1.42. And heifers were $1.04 to $1.14. Packer cows, we had right at 200 cows Friday. If it don't rain soon, we're going to be selling more of them, I think. They brought anywhere from 24 to 80 cents. Packer bulls brought from 75 to $1.02. Young stocker cows, we had a few of them, pretty good cows. They brought anywhere from 79 to 95, with some bred cows dollaring out around that 9.5. And our pairs we had Friday brought 640 to 1175, sir.
Well, I can't help you in the rain department, but if you're in the mood for some heat, today was your day.
Yes, sir. It's been hot the last 2 days. Sure has.
All right. Anything on tap for Friday yet, or?
Yes, sir. I know of a few cattle coming in. Not like I had last week. I had 2 herd sellouts last week. I don't have any herd sellouts as of now, but I'm sure we'll have another good run Friday, sir.
All right. Rodney Butler at the Beeville Livestock Commission sells them every Friday. Rodney, tell folks how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727, or you can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Let's go now to a report from Leo Casas. Leo, how you doing today?
Doing good, JR. I want to report to you and your listeners that we had a really good sale at the Mid-Coast Seneca Truce Association auction in industry this last Saturday. It was my pleasure to auctioneer it. we averaged over 3,400 on, I think, 57 lots. And there were some star fives in there that weren't purebred, so that makes a difference. In fact, the high-selling pair brought 10,000. She was a star five pair with a beautiful calf side. And I want to remind your listeners that we've got plenty of good lease bulls available for sale or lease of all the popular breeds, mainly Angus, Brangus, and Charolais. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com. CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people, JR.
We're on the line with Courtney Link from D&D Texas Outfitters. You know, Courtney, I remember my first handmade saddle. I thought I was the best cowboy in the world, and I understand y'all got them at D&D.
Yes, sir. We've got these fantastic saddles. They're really thick leather, stainless steel hardware. It's got a wood rawhide wrapped tree. I think it's something every working cowboy would be really proud to have in his tack room.
And you can find them at D&D. Courtney Link, tell them how to find you.
You can reach us at 830-379-7340 or come in and put your hands on one.
On the line now with Seth Crane of Union Commission Company in Hondo. Seth, how's the sale looking for Monday?
It looks like we're going to have somewhere around 300, 350 more, JR. Just pretty hot weather around here today. We did get some rain last week finally. That was wonderful. But like I say, pretty hot and pretty slow there today. Probably going to have somewhere around 50 or 60 cows tomorrow. Do have 8 or 10 pairs up there as of right now. And as far as Palpate cows, probably got somewhere around 30 or 35 of those. The Kef and Yearling deal, supposed to catch about 60 head of those in the morning. Be some pretty good cattle coming, work cattle. So ought to be a pretty good little sale. JR, we also have 35 head of roping calves going to weigh somewhere around 160 pounds, it looks like. So any of the calf ropers out there needing some, be sure and come by. Other than that, we'll see what we catch tomorrow. In the meantime, holler at us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and Kerrville. Don't forget Laredo and Jourdanton. Pipe, structural steel, valves, fittings, culverts, purlins, fencing, rebar, and supplies. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, 210-223-PIPE. Visit their website, pipemovers.com. Call 210-223-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and now Kerrville, as well as Laredo and Jourdanton at pipemovers.com. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies.
On the line now with Sean Geiswhite of Gillespie Livestock in Fredericksburg. Sean, how's the sheep and goat sale looking for this coming Tuesday?
I'm thinking we'll get somewhere north of the 3,000 again. That's what I'm thinking on the sheep and goat end, and cattle end, kind of somewhere around that 1,100, 1,200 like we had last week. Maybe catch a few more. Don't know of a whole lot right offhand. Do have a few people that called on some sheep and goat bunches, so it's still pretty early yet, but looking like it's going to shape up to be a pretty good sale in Fredericksburg this week.
All right, Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock in Fredericksburg. Tell folks how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We're on the line now with Ken Jordan of Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. Ken, let's talk about the sale in Mason.
We've got a little over, I think, 600 and something head in on the yards already, looking around that 750, 800 head. I think about 120 cows, something like that. We have gotten some rain back a week or so ago down in that Sonora, Del Rio, Uvalde area. They're starting to grow a little grass. It's going to take quite a while for them to do that, but that has helped relieve some of the flow of some of the cows from that area and everything. But anyway, look for a good run. The market, as we ended up last week, was very strong. I expect to be that way tomorrow too, Larry. JR, sorry.
No problem at all. Y'all have been used to talking to Larry for the last couple of years.
Yes.
He finally took some time off.
You bet. Well deserved. He's good. He's going over to Europe. I told him he ought to try to do that report from there and see if it'd work or not. He said, no, I'm not doing that. Time is too much difference between there and here.
Yeah, there is. There's about 6 or 7 hours difference.
Yes.
Depending on where you are.
You bet.
Well, you got a special sale happening later in the week, I hear.
You bet. On Saturday, we got our special May female replacement sale on May the 14th, starting at 10 o'clock. I'll over 3,000 something head already consigned for it. There's a little bit more about how many pairs, bred cows, and bred heifers, and open heifers we have come for that. But if you need something to restock your ranch from your older cows, it'd be a great time to do that. And we've got a lot of good quality cattle. We'll visit more about it as the week progresses. And right now, JR, those are all on our website at jordancattle.com. You can get the whole list and call us at 325-372-5159. We'll fax or email you a list, whatever you'd like on that sale, too.
All right, Ken, tell us how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Then give us a call. Area code 325-372-5159, or go to our website, jordancattle.com, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Also, we're on those too, JR.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. What year did they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website,
www.dubospanels.com.
On the line now with Riley Rhodes of Live Oak Livestock. Riley, how's the Monday cattle sales shaping up?
A little lighter than what it's been the last couple of weeks, JR. Just the old Mother's Day, the main reason. But the hot weather, I think people didn't want to get out in it. But probably ended up with around 1,000 head for tomorrow. It looks like maybe 100, 150 cows, and the rest calves and yearlings. On the cow side, not really anything too special. Got 15 or 20 palpated cows, and a handful of pairs, mostly packer cows tomorrow. Calves, got several groups of good calves. Got some good girt calves off of one place, about 60 of those. A couple sets of Beefmaster calves, 30 and 70 head in those groups. Got a set of Charolais Cross calves there, real good calves. Got another set of Angus calves there, little sets of them. So looks pretty good, but I think we'll end up with somewhere close to 1,000 head for tomorrow. All
right, at Live Oak Livestock in Three Rivers. Riley, tell folks how to get a hold of y'all.
361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is my cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Over this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473.
On the line now with Gary Butler of Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the cattle sale looking for Monday?
Looks like it's going to be a little slow, JR, due to probably Mother's Day. We hadn't caught that much rain here and around Nixon, anywhere from 3 or 4 tenths to an inch. But I'm imagining we'll wind up with 300 to 400 tomorrow. Don't have many on the yard, like I said, tonight. I imagine we'll catch 100 or so in the morning. But got about 40 cows probably. The rest calves, no great big deals, 10 here and 15 there. Got one bunch of calves, 23 calves, Charolais Cross calves. They're going to weigh 450 to 5.5. But other than that, that's all we have today.
All right, Gary, if somebody wants to visit with you about marketing their cattle there in Nixon, how do they get a hold of you?
They can holler at us here at the sale barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Or you can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330.
Shotgun look at the grains in Corpus Christi. Milo, May delivery, D's plus 55, $13.85. Yellow corn, July plus 90, $8.74. Hard red winter wheat, July plus $1.10, $12.80 and a half. That's all of our time for today. I'm J.R. Gully in for Larry Marble this week. Thank you for listening to Down on the Farm Radio.